High blood pressure has long been recognized as a major risk factor for several serious health conditions. Recent medical research has revealed that unstable blood pressure may have additional long-term effects beyond heart-related diseases. Scientists have found that frequent fluctuations in blood pressure could increase the likelihood of developing cognitive disorders, including dementia, as well as diseases affecting the blood vessels. Astronomers have carried out an extensive observation program using 12 powerful telescopes located both on Earth and in space, including several operated by the European Southern Observatory. By combining data from multiple observatories, researchers were able to examine the unusual behavior of a pulsar, which is the rapidly rotating remains of a massive dead star. The European starling is widely recognized for its remarkable ability to produce and imitate a variety of sounds throughout its lifetime. Unlike many other bird species, starlings can learn new whistles, calls, and complex vocal patterns as they mature, making them exceptional vocal learners. Recent scientific research has also shown that these intelligent birds perform surprisingly well in problem-solving activities. People who experience migraines often face difficulties in finding a treatment that consistently provides effective relief. Because different medications work differently for each individual, choosing the most suitable option can be challenging. In a recent study, researchers analyzed information collected from nearly 300,000 users of a smartphone health application to better understand the effectiveness of various migraine treatments. As concerns over global water shortages continue to grow, researchers have identified cryptocurrency mining as an activity that requires significant amounts of water to support its operations. A recent scientific investigation has produced one of the most detailed estimates of the water consumed during Bitcoin mining. The findings suggest that increasing demand for digital currencies could place additional pressure on freshwater resources if effective management strategies are not introduced. Plants are essential to healthy ecosystems because they support biodiversity and provide valuable resources that benefit human life, including food, medicine, and clean air. To better understand how plants respond to environmental challenges, scientists have created an advanced mathematical model that examines their ability to adapt to changing conditions. People who experience a concussion often continue to suffer from moderate or severe headaches during the recovery period. Managing these symptoms can be challenging, especially in the first few weeks after the injury. A recent clinical study suggests that a combination of two widely used anti-nausea medications, delivered through intravenous treatment in the emergency department, may provide greater headache relief than standard care alone. A recent research project has highlighted the important role of communication and professional expertise in improving teamwork within organizations. The study examined how individuals become part of communication networks and how different selection methods influence the overall performance of a group. Researchers found that participants who interacted more actively during training sessions were more likely to become key members of the network. Scientists believe the star migrated from a different galaxy before becoming part of the Milky Way's central region. This remarkable discovery represents the first confirmed case of an extragalactic star being found so close to a supermassive black hole. The findings provide valuable insights into galaxy evolution, stellar migration, and the dynamic history of our universe. Urban forests are an essential part of sustainable cities because they improve environmental quality and strengthen resilience against climate-related challenges. Trees absorb carbon dioxide through photosynthesis, helping to reduce greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere. They also capture rainwater, improve drainage, and decrease the likelihood of urban flooding during heavy rainfall. Food waste remains one of the most challenging issues facing modern agriculture and global food systems. It occurs when edible food is lost or thrown away at different stages, including production, transportation, retail, and household consumption. Besides wasting valuable resources such as water, energy, and labor, food waste also creates serious environmental problems. When discarded food decomposes in landfill sites, it releases greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. Scientists have successfully restored damaged brain function in laboratory mice affected by stroke using specially designed small molecules, offering new hope for future stroke treatments. The experimental therapy improved communication between nerve cells in important regions of the brain that had been damaged by the stroke. Researchers believe these encouraging results could contribute to the development of more effective recovery therapies for human patients. Over the past few years, concerns about the mental health of young people in the United Kingdom have continued to grow, leading to greater attention on student well-being and support services. Recent research indicates that university students may be more likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety than individuals of a similar age who are not enrolled in higher education. Experts believe that increasing academic pressure, financial responsibilities, and major life transitions may contribute to these challenges, highlighting the importance of accessible mental health resources and early intervention. Researchers from the University of Lincoln in the United Kingdom evaluated the effectiveness of these programs by measuring cortisol, a hormone commonly associated with stress, through saliva samples. The findings suggest that dog-assisted activities may improve emotional well-being and create a calmer learning environment. Scientists believe these interventions could become a valuable addition to child health and educational support programs. An international team of scientists has carried out a major study to examine recent evolutionary changes in wild animal populations. The research was based on one of the largest genomic datasets ever collected from animals living in their natural environment, including genetic information from nearly 4,000 Darwin's finches. By analyzing this extensive dataset, researchers gained valuable insights into how species adapt to changing environmental conditions over time. After more than 2 decades of limited research, scientists have gained a better understanding of its habitat, evolutionary history, and geographic distribution. The findings also highlight possible conservation threats, helping researchers develop more effective strategies to protect this unique species and preserve its natural environment. A recent study led by researchers from the University of York and Anglia Ruskin University has examined weaknesses within the United Kingdom's food system. Published in the journal Sustainability, the research also considered the possible effects of large-scale civil unrest on food security. The study defines major civil unrest as events causing widespread violence and injuries to thousands of people within a single year. These findings may help improve future planning and strengthen national resilience. Researchers have developed an innovative composite material that can change its properties in response to different temperatures, allowing it to perform specific functions automatically. This smart material has the potential to improve the design of future autonomous robots by enabling them to adapt more effectively to changing environments. Scientists believe the technology could be applied in advanced robotics, medical devices, and industrial automation, opening new possibilities for intelligent systems that respond without direct human control. Scientists have designed an advanced random number generator that could improve the security of digital communications while reducing operating costs and energy consumption. Researchers believe this innovation may also support the future development of quantum communication systems, offering faster, safer, and more reliable methods for transmitting sensitive digital information across advanced communication networks. Using the Maroon X instrument on the Gemini North Telescope, astronomers examined the atmosphere of a distant planet and identified the presence of 11 different chemical elements. Among them were several rock-forming elements that have not yet been measured in the atmospheres of giant planets such as Jupiter and Saturn. Despite significant improvements in computer technology over the past 15 years, modern systems still experience technical failures from time to time. A recent study suggests that these ongoing issues affect both productivity and user experience. Researchers believe that future software and hardware should be designed with greater user involvement throughout the development process. Human activities have increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, causing more heat to remain trapped within the Earth's climate system. This process raises air temperatures, warms land and oceans, and accelerates the melting of glaciers and polar ice. Scientists have found that the oceans absorb more than 90% of the excess heat produced by global warming, helping to slow the rise in atmospheric temperatures while playing a vital role in regulating the planet's climate. Recent studies are helping researchers compare fossil evidence more accurately, providing new insights into ancient reptiles and their movement patterns. These discoveries contribute to a better understanding of prehistoric ecosystems and the diversity of life that existed millions of years ago. computer users still frequently encounter problems such as frozen screens, unexpected software crashes, and applications that fail to save important data. In many cases, systems also require confusing steps that make simple tasks unnecessarily difficult. A recent study conducted by Danish researchers suggests that technical frustrations remain common despite major advances in computer technology. Researchers examined recycled plastic pellets collected from 13 different countries and identified a wide range of potentially harmful chemicals, including residues of pesticides and pharmaceutical substances. Based on these findings, scientists raised concerns about the safety of recycled plastics for certain everyday applications. They also noted that chemical contamination presents a major challenge to building a truly sustainable circular economy. For many years, scientific research has consistently concluded that human activities are the primary cause of modern climate change, a finding supported by leading international climate experts. Researchers suggest that decades of misleading information and organized campaigns by certain industries and interest groups have contributed to public confusion, making it more difficult to build trust in climate science and environmental policies. Determining the age of extremely ancient archaeological discoveries is often a complex scientific task. To overcome this challenge, researchers used advanced luminescence dating techniques, which measure when sediments were last exposed to light. The improved dating process also helps connect evidence from different locations, providing valuable insights into human evolution and the history of our earliest ancestors. The effects of climate change have become increasingly visible through melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and more frequent extreme heat waves. Scientists around the world agree that human activities are the main driver of these environmental changes. Researchers believe that years of misleading information from certain organizations and interest groups have contributed to public misunderstanding and reduced confidence in climate science. Brittle stars, which are close relatives of starfish, usually remain hidden beneath rocks, inside narrow crevices, or buried in the sandy ocean floor. Instead, their movements are controlled by a network of nerve cords extending through each of their 5 flexible arms, all connected by a circular nerve ring near the mouth. This unusual nervous system allows them to move and respond effectively to their surroundings.